season of EA Sports College Football kicking off here in Week 0. It's the Jacksonville State Gamecocks and the North Dakota State Bison.
North Dakota State's head coach told me before the game he is so excited to lead his team out onto this field where he was a player himself. He has waited his turn. It is a full circle moment for him. And he said, I cannot wait to be the head coach and be the leader that I had when I was a player. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. This ought to be a tremendous matchup. And the Bison ready to boot it away. He'll bring it out. It's Gentry. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. So Jacksonville State's offense to go on the attack first. And this junior wide receiver is a focal point in their passing attack. He's a good route runner, good solid hands, and a big part of this passing attack.
It's pretty amazing when you watch this offense because they're not very talented. They're average, quite honestly, a lot of spots, except the guy at wide receiver, David. He is elite. And today on offense, everything should go through him.
And when you've got one of those guys, you've got a chance, right? One guy that puts fear in the defense. And I love that we continue to see guys have real success at smaller levels, right? It's not just the power four. These are guys that end up getting plucked and go to the next level. You can still be a burner and still have that great speed and route running and develop. And this guy has, and he is one of the best players on he actually is the best player on this team, and he is option number 1 for the squad.
And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front?
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
The last 2 runs went headlong into a brick wall. Now 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. And he is snowed under, sacked at the 7.
And this is going to be the matchup for this defense all game long, containing the QB speed, because he can get out and he can roll. Nice job early in this football game, judging his speed, getting out there, getting the sack, and most importantly, getting a hit on him early in this football game so he can physically feel you, and those hits can start to add up throughout a football game.
The Gamecocks will punt it away on 4th down. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Makes a move. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. And now North Dakota State gets its first chance to go on offense. And here comes the junior running back. They want him to take care of the ball, do the dirty work, be good in pass pro, and make plays when he has a chance.
And you got to love this guy's speed. And to me, David, that's the one thing that really separates him from most other running backs in college football. There are so many guys at this level that can make you miss, and they can get in the second level. They can run through tackles, catch the ball, block, all that stuff. This guy, though, has home run breakaway speed. If he gets past your second level, he's out.
And you see defenses take angles on him, and he just outruns them. Like, he's just got that extra gear that's different, that scares you. You can tell people are trying to play so fast to try to catch up. So, number 1 job for this defense, man, try to make him play in the phone booth, right? Like, don't let him get out in space and get matchups like on a linebacker. Not a good matchup from you. You will lose that one.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Back to throw, it's Hayes. Intercepted, big play, stops the drive. Taking it the other way. Big pickup before he goes out of bounds, but there is a flag. We'll have to see if it stands. And the pass interference penalty is costly, wiping out the turnover. Just outside the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 21. From the gun, looking for a man. Finds his big tight end. He'll get it all the way down to the 8-yard line, and the defense is feeling the heat. Into the end zone. Touchdown, North Dakota State. A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And it's no good. He missed the extra point. They got the ball in great field position, and bam, bam, 2 plays and into the end zone. He'll bring it out. It's Gentry. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. The Gamecocks offense heads out to see what they can put together here. Pulls and fires complete. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there.
Great effort by the defense here. Offense trying to go wide receiver screen. How about the speed on defense rallying to the football?
They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. Send the tight end in motion. Rides the back and leaves it. Maybe picked up a couple. He's down at the 24.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just developing.
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
And protecting their quarterback is job number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, as many as you want to put it up. They got to make sure they take care of him so he can make those plays. Defense wins this rep. They win up front, get to the quarterback, and get the sack.
And the Gamecocks will bring the punt team onto the field. That first punt was a beauty. They'd take another one just like it. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. He'll be guided out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. Always a positive to put up early points, and they'll try to add to this 6-0 edge. Got 6 yards on the play, 2nd and 4 coming.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
It's incomplete, and he's lucky to get that one back, almost intercepted. After the incomplete pass, there is a player still down, and they'll come out to check on him. That is their freshman offensive lineman, and boy, they hope this isn't too serious. Holly Rowe will keep an eye on that. Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. Running inside. It's Scott. Crosses the 30. He's got away. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17.
And 3rd down, they keep it on the ground with their playmaker. They give him the football. They got so much confidence in this guy and their offensive line, and they get the 1st down.
Listen, just to be on the field on 3rd down as a running back means you've got to be versatile, right? You got to be able to catch the ball.
He makes the catch in the end zone. Touchdown, North Dakota State.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And it's up and no good. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the score comes on a 17-yard throw for the touchdown. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Jacksonville State's offense comes out ready to start this drive. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the 1st quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow.
Snags it, and he's open.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule. And what that means is keeping 3rd downs manageable. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play call.
Looking to throw for it. Quickly to the tight end. Breaks a tackle, and he might have room. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. The Gamecocks come to the line in the hurry-up.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
The encroachment penalty on the D gives the offense a free 5 yards. After the flag, distance for a 1st down cut in half. They can really get aggressive on 1st and 5. From the gun, running back gets to give. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. And the Gamecocks with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Here's how the career starts. His first carry. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
The Gamecocks are flying down the field. To the air on 1st down. That's reeled in. It's Johnson. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Short completion on 1st down, and here they are with 2nd and 8. Looking to fire. Dumps it off in the flats. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Offside, defense.
Yeah, and you see some people get upset with offsides in the defense. I call it the cost of doing business. It's just part of being great off the football. Sometimes you'll guess, and sometimes you'll be wrong. The first one is always on me, Coach, you know, and the second one, you know, usually he takes me out of the game.
False start. Offense.
And the offense will accept the penalty and move the ball forward. So after that false start, now instead of 2nd and short, you've got 2nd and 8. Finds the tight end. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle.
Love the decision-making by the quarterback there on the RPO play. Defense took everything away deep down the field, so just check it down, get it to your guy in the right flat, and let him go get yards.
On 3rd and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. Picks up enough to get...
Last drive, they're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something...
Makes a catch. And he will score. Touchdown, Jacksonville State. Man, he didn't just put it on his numbers. If he were throwing it at a front porch, he would have put that right in the keyhole. What a precise pass.
Right in the keyhole, right on the button, right on the face mask, whatever it was. Great throw, great timing. Nice job by the quarterback.
And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. First and goal, and this feels like their chance to give them a finish. They'll try to get it in with the run. He is denied, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
It's an offense that takes pride in being physical. They try to get it going on the ground, but no gain on that one.
Just nowhere to run, not a lot of wiggle room for the ball carrier.
This defense came in knowing that they had to match their physicality. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Trying to find the end zone, and he's not going to make it as this defense is making it tough. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. They believe in their running game on 3rd and goal here. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Jacksonville State.
And I love the physicality of this offense. It's 3rd and goal. It's money time. I've got to be more physical than you. And that's exactly what this offense just did. Put the ball on the ground and put it in the end zone.
On to attempt the try. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. He'll bring it out. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Looking for room, it's Scott. Stop, and that will likely bring us... the first quarter. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter.
Here we go.
Back to pass, it's Drake. Fires to the wideout. Incomplete, and he threw that one up for grabs. Into traffic and fortunate to get it back.
Great coverage, great break on the ball. Had a chance to really make a big play and maybe even take that thing back to the house. But you got to secure the catch. We like to hit people more than we like to catch balls.
Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be 4th down and 1. The punt team makes its way onto the field. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. He'll take it on the return. Guys, we'll see what Jacksonville State can get going on O. They closed the gap on their last drive. Now an opportunity to take the lead if they can score. There he goes. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Here we go. Ready. 120. Go, go.
Looking to throw on first down. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. With the draw, it's Savage. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. And the Gamecocks will send out the punt unit. They'll look to pin him deep. And the ball hits at the 3 and gets into the end zone. It'll be a touchback. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune. He's got it down the left. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line. We all love the quarterbacks with the big arms and the big throws, but getting that protection set properly is so huge.
And I think the quarterback just had so much confidence that he was going to be picked up. He didn't freak out. He was so poised, knowing that those big fellas up front, they had it all taken care of.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. The run inside. It's Scott. He's there to make the stop.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
There were serious revolutions on that 3rd down pass, but it's incomplete. And here comes the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And Jacksonville State has it back, and the Gamecocks will go to work. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
Throws to the wideout. Makes the grab. It's Johnson. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. A first down for the offense. Tight end now in motion. From the gun, running back on the move. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47.
First down, you know you always want to establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the football, be physical, get a big gain.
Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Linebackers in today's football, obviously, guys have gotten smaller. They got to play in space more, cover fast guys out on the perimeter. But how about this linebacker coming downhill and making a physical tackle in the hole?
They'll move the tight end. The pull and throw off the RPO. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
And that was a really good job by the defense. Again, keeping everything in front of you in that situation, and now you're rewarded with the 3rd and long. So on this down, we'll see if they bring some pressure or if they lay back and play zone.
Off play action. Unloads to the wideout. Pulls it in. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30. The Gamecocks want to crank the tempo.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Gilbert. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. They'll move the wide receiver. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Fakes the grab. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. Already in chip shot field goal range at the 21, but this 3rd and short, they're still thinking touchdown. They'll try to power their way ahead. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. So now on comes the field goal unit. The holder will kneel down at the 29, making it a 39-yard attempt. And he kept that one just straight enough to graze inside the left upright. That slices the lead to 2.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Looking for a man. It's Hayes. Gets it out quickly. Turning it on. You'll go out of bounds at the 28-yard line, and deep in your own end, you need plays like that. Offense has it at the 28 on first down. They'll run play action. Bought a little time, lets it go. Makes the grab. It's Scott. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The last completion got him 6. Now it's 2nd and 4. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Makes the grab. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Looking for a productive play on first down. Wants to throw it again. Makes the grab on the left. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. That last completion left them with 2nd and 3. Let's see how aggressive they are. Back to pass. Oh, it's picked off. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
As a quarterback, you've got to give your receiver an opportunity to make the play. You've got to put the ball on his body. And that throw gets away a little bit from the QB, and that leads to the tip and the interception.
The Gamecocks offense heads out to see what they can put together here. There's enough time left in the half here, David, to make something happen.
Dang right. I want to be aggressive. I'm not backed up in my own end. I can stay aggressive here. Try to get a field goal, Palmer. Try to get in range to get some kind of points before half.
Yeah, two biggest things are you got to protect the quarterback and cannot throw a pick here in this situation. If you do those two things, you got an opportunity here to steal some points.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Strong, firm tackle. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays.
Now on offense, you're trying to get your running back involved here in the passing game, and obviously no success on that play. Defense seemed like they were aware of it, and all of a sudden you've set yourself up in a tough position here on third.
As someone once said, from way downtown, bang, outside of 60 yards.
Well, it's a good news, bad news scenario. You got the pick, and you would have liked to have paid that off with a touchdown, but because the drive stalls out, they're still happy to get the field goal.
And he'll just... knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half.
Here we go, ready? Red 54, go!
Using his legs, it's Mitchell. Got enough for the first. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, week one, the start of a brand new season, and it's our pleasure to welcome you into the EA Sports College Football Update Show. Let's start with the USC Trojans taking on the San Jose State Spartans. And it's the Trojans looking to win their home opener. They haven't had a ton of success with that in recent years, but they've got the lead right now in the first half. Here now some other games you may have interest in. Social media certainly does. Inside the ACC. Now back to your game in Fargo. This offense just continues to find a way to make big plays. No death by 1,000 cuts today. They are consistently gaining chunks of yardage, and it's reflected there on the scoreboard. For now, let's get back to the guys in the booth to start up this second half.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. We check in with Holly Rowe.
Checking in with Coach Polasek at halftime, the message of his speech was, I've got to get the running back more involved. They trust him. He's been terrific, but they haven't gotten him enough carries. He said, I've got one guy in the booth upstairs who is tracking how many times our running back touches the ball. That is the most essential part of getting back in this game. Get the rock to the guy who can make the biggest difference.
Okay, Holly. Wants to throw. It's Hayes. Fires to the wideout. Got it in the middle. It's Williams. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Wants to go right back downfield. Finds his man. It's Collins. Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6. Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Mitchell. Nowhere to go. Same song, second verse, as this defense is ready for this guy.
Ready. Whoa, 22. Where did he go?
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. A little release to the back. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. They bring the punter onto the field now. And the ball will bounce at the 4 and find its way into the end zone for a touchback. Jacksonville State's offense comes out ready to start this drive. Wants to throw on first down. He's got him in the flat. 7-yard pickup on that one is now 2nd and 3.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? Fairly manageable distance here on 3rd down from the 27. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Quarterback feeling the pressure and down. Goes at the 22.
These are the plays as a defense that mean so much for so many reasons. Getting in the backfield, obviously getting the sack, so putting them a little bit behind the sticks, but also hitting that quarterback, making him think. That goes a long way in disrupting the quarterback's rhythm.
No fair catches here, looking for room. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. Looking for a gap. It's Mitchell. Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Scanning the field, it's Hayes. On target. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. They've got it at the 41, 3rd and short, trying to keep the chains moving. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
Wow, the running back there showing you his skill set as he's able to rip off that one for a first down.
Looking to throw on first down. Quickly out to the tight end. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. Really helps the play calling when you get 8 on first down. It's 2nd and 2. Quarterback making adjustments. Looking for a chunk play on 2nd and short. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down.
And both of these defenses, man, they've been so good. They've been physical. They've been great tackling, limiting explosive plays. But if these...
There's a crease. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now.
And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. So now on 2nd and long, you start to think just don't fall out of field goal range. Wide receiver comes in motion. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Got his man. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. It'll be 3rd and long. Looking for a man. It's Hayes. Throws to the wideout. And they won't make the connection going for the big play. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. And very important not only to generate power, but to find his mark, a 49-yard try from the left. They'll stop play here as they have a look at this injured Gamecock. The senior defensive tackle being looked at by medical personnel. Holly Rowe will keep us up to date on how he's doing. First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. Makes the quick grab. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Looking to fire. That's caught. It's Johnson. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down.
Man, that quarterback knew that was a tiny window to throw into, and he just showed off his cannon of an arm.
On the ground, it's Savage. They'll stop play here as they have a look at this injured Gamecock. Training staff will take a look and will step aside. And here comes the offense on second down. Running inside, it's Paul. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. Third and short now from their own 48. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. On the move. There's some room. They convert on third down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. And the Gamecocks have their offense in high gear.
Here we go.
Makes a grab and room to run. Touchdown Gamecocks! Rolled his way into the end zone.
Man, find your weapons. Nice job by the quarterback, finding the running back out of the backfield. He catches it and does the rest. Walks into the end zone for the touchdown.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point splits the uprights. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finished with a big play, a touchdown strike from the 46. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Hands it off on the counter. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
What a great play by the linebacker. Did you talk about filling a hole? Defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, sit down, sir.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to throw, it's Hayes. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it.
Man, momentum is a real thing in college football, and you're seeing it shift here in the 3rd quarter. The defense just forced a 3 and out. Their offense scored a touchdown the last time out. We've got a close game, but all of the momentum is squarely now on their side.
The punt team makes its way onto the field. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Hauls it in and looking upfield. Excellent coverage and tackle that time, and that's how the 3rd quarter comes to a close. We've come to the break, and Jacksonville State has the lead. We take a moment to look at the stats of what has been a tight ball game. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic 4th quarter finish. So 1st down will open up the final period. He'll start this drive firing. Dances away to buy time. Nice pick up there. Gets him the 1st down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. 1st down here in what has been a highly entertaining Week 0 game. What a welcome to college football for this season. He'll do it himself. Might have a chance. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down.
And that's a nice job by this QB. Great job. You show patience, right? Like, if they don't come take me, I'm going to keep running. That's how I go pick up another 1st down, move the sticks, and this offense can keep churning.
Got his man in the middle. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. After the 4-yard completion on 1st down, now it's 2nd and 6. Keeps it on the option. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. On 3rd and down. The Gamecocks will go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Got it! Into the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
And that is a drive and a score they absolutely had to have. Now making it a 2-possession game late in this one. It wasn't going to be enough to just play it safe, play it conservative, punt the ball away, and count on your defense. They were aggressive. They mixed it up, but getting that score, that is huge for their win probability now.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they move on top by 15. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the score comes on a 12-yard touchdown pass. It bounds through the back of the end zone. It'll be a touchback. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. Last drive was a quick 3-and-out, and now time is even more of a factor to get something going. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw, it's Hayes. Complete to the right. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Quarterback making checks. Looking downfield on 1st down. Snagged out of the air. Couldn't ask for much more there. A 1st down, and they're down to the 42. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on 1st down. Looking left. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Now inside 4 minutes to go here on 2nd down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Over the middle, it's Williams. And a sweet catch and a nice gain gets it down to the 30-yard line.
And this offense is going to have to be aggressive, right? Down a couple possessions, got to continue to get these 1st downs, move quick, don't be in a hurry, but they've got to keep the accelerator down because they need some explosive plays.
They're setting up the screen. He makes the stop, but a nice pickup there on 1st down leaves them in 2nd and manageable. Looking to throw again. Quickly complete. And he's able to shed 1 tackle, but still just a very short gain. They love to pick up this 3rd and really short to give some oomph to this drive. Trying to pick it up on the ground. He'll be stopped short. It'll bring up 4th down as this defense makes a play. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Oh, he's got some space. They'll force him out of bounds after a solid pickup on the play. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Hayes. Touchdown, North Dakota State. Fired in from the red zone for the score. And with the lead sitting at 9, they'll try to make it a 1-possession game. And he knocks this one through, and that's been anything but easy for this kicker.
And, man, that was a nice job by the tight end, finding the soft spot in the defense in the end zone on that TD.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Gentry. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Guys, we'll see what Jacksonville State can get going on home. That last score the defense allowed made it a one-possession game, and there is plenty of pressure to have a productive drive here. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. And the Gamecocks come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. 2-minute timeout arrives, and this defense desperately needs to get the football back. Now 2nd down as they try to run this clock. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. He's going to lose a yard on that one. So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23? They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. That'll be a 1st down, and the last one they'll need as they're going to get the victory in this one. The Gamecocks enter the final minute with the lead. Takes a handoff. It's Savage. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Win with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. Oh, that was a pretty rough showing there by this team. Just couldn't find a way to get things going and come up with the win.
Just got outplayed, Reese. There were moments in this game. There were plays to be had and plays to be made. At the end of the day, they just did not execute well enough in any of the 3 phases on any side of the football. So, David, moving forward, a lot to take away from this game as they try to improve.
A lot to take away and a lot to learn from. I mean, losses definitely hurt, they sting, but a lot of times most teams refocus and they get a sense of urgency now that they got a loss in that column. So watch the tape, watch what you need to improve on, and go attack it in practice.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis saying goodbye, everybody.